Andre Khatchaturian here with Jason Takhtadjian, the Armenian national soccer team, finishing the UEFA Nations League on a high note, defeating Latvia 2-1 in the final game of the 2024 calendar year. In a must-win game, they had to at least secure a draw in order to ensure that they would not be relegated to League D in the next cycle of the Nations League. Jason, a very important game and victory here for Armenia.
Absolutely. Avoiding defeat was the number one priority in this game. That's exactly what Armenia did. They ended up winning and retaining the second place spot in their group in League C. So, I mean, this is a very good, or a positive way to end a up and down Nations League, to say the least. Getting that win against Latvia again, big time situation. But all the goals in this game were scored in the second half, so definitely leaving it towards the very end. Edward Spurzian getting the first goal, scoring a header. For somebody of his height and his position, he doesn't really get that many opportunities to score headers.
He must
He
have
was
been
completely unmarked.
He must have been listening to our podcast, because we were highly critical of him and the way most of the team has played, but especially him, because he's supposed to be, the leader of the next generation. And, scoring a goal in a big game like this is very important. But then Latvia evened up the score in the 70th minute, and all of a sudden you're like, here we go again. Armenia soccer, good things can happen to us. And it was pretty impressive to see then Artur Miranian cashing in.
Yeah, it was impressive to definitely, get on the end of Lucas Zelarayan's chance. He actually hit the crossbar twice with his shot that Miranyan cleaned up and notched over the line to get that second goal. So it was definitely important. I guess I was mistaken. I thought that if Zelarayan got multiple yellow cards, he'd be suspended. So it was good that he actually played this game. And the Nations League has different rules.
It was a must-win game for Latvia as well. They didn't want to get relegated either in Latvia's turf. And I kind of mentioned this last time. I thought being away from Armenia might help Armenia in this situation, and it did. There's a lot of distractions there right now with the Football Federation, and it was nice to see them just clear-headed coming out and getting a big W in a must-win situation. It kind of just, at the end of the day, now they're in second place. In the group, they finished second place because North Macedonia defeated the Faroe Islands, and it gives them a chance to maybe be promoted to League B, and they advance to the promotional playoffs. And we don't know who they're going to face yet. We'll find out next week, November 22nd. That's when the draw is. So this bodes well. Now you can just kind of forget about all that drama from the Nations League and everything bad that happened in 2023, and just focus on the 2025, which is this promotional playoff. And then the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. So clean slate, put it behind you, move on.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to harp on in an earlier episode. Just, if Armenia finished the way that they did, then they'd be able to look forward to, building off of something. And that's definitely the case here, because Armenia, it wasn't smooth sailing in the Nations League, let's be honest. And the way that they ended this, they eked it out by a point to finish in second place. And, at the end of the day, that's what they finished with, and that's what they achieved, that's something good. But now we need to see where this leads to. And like you said, November 22nd, we're going to find out who they're going to be playing. There's a list of teams that it could possibly be. I'll just throw it out there. I don't know why. I have a feeling Iceland is going to be matched up with Armenia, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll find. We'll obviously be here, and we'll be talking about that as well once they're matched up. And obviously, the search for their new manager begins, as well as you have some time until that game, 5 months until that game. So it's going to be interesting to see who Armenia ends up hiring, and if they can at least clean up some of this federation nonsense. But absolutely a great silver lining here for Armenia, picking up a W, and it gives them an opportunity to put the garbage behind them and focus forward. Windshield, windshield, windshield.